Morning, guys. March 11th, 2024. So now I got a call from an older guy I worked for before. He's got a problem with one of his toilets that won't shut off underneath. So I got to shut the water off and change the gasket in the shut off, most likely, or replace the whole shut off under the toilet. And he also can't get the filter apart in the basement. He's got a screw-on filter. So while I got the water off, I'll see if I can get that apart. If not, we'll have to change the whole cartridge. The whole house filter cartridge. Where he is, I think he's got city water there. I'm not sure if he's got a well or not. I've worked for this guy before. He's an older gent. And, but anyway, we're gonna go over there and, like I said, we'll shut the water off. We'll change find out what's happening with the shut off under the toilet. And then address the filter issue. We'll try to get you some shots over there. I'm sure I can. I have worked for him before. I fixed his toilet one time before, and also I fixed his air conditioning. I think I added gas to it a couple of years ago, and a couple other things I might have done for him over the years. Returning customer. Them are always the best. We were happy with the last job you did and they call you back. So that's usually what you try to shoot for. Miss Molly's high maintenance. She needs a lot of attention. Yeah, high maintenance, Miss Molly. Yeah, you're high maintenance. She needs a lot of pets. Yeah, you do. You're high maintenance, Miss Molly. Yeah, I know you are. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I know you're high maintenance. Yeah, you're high maintenance.
Russell's Mills Road.
You're high maintenance, Miss Molly. Oh, off Miss Molly. You gotta pet her continuously. It should be whining. Yeah, I know you. You need attention, Miss Molly. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. So it keeps overflowing, you said?
It does.
Let's see if I can get it to shut off. He just might have been a little on the wimpy side, right?
I couldn't get it.
All right.
That's gotta be the first thing.
It's an American standard toilet. It probably just needs a new fill valve. Oh yeah, she's bypassing. All right, we could put a new gasket in there. I just want to check it, you know?
Yeah.
All right. You got a new fill valve here.
He got everything.
All right.
He's even got a new...
Let's shut the water off.
Want me to go shut the water off?
I want to go downstairs with you and take a look at, because you said the filter needs changing.
Oh, yeah.
Let's take a look at that.
I got the filter too.
Oh, man.
I just don't have the oomph.
Hopefully you make my lunch, too.
I don't
You better
have...
eat the notes. You better make my lunch.
I don't have the oomph to do it anymore.
You don't.
I haven't got the arm strength.
Let's check it out.
I had a hernia operation on Valentine's Day.
A hernia?
Yep.
Was it bulging out a lot?
Oh yeah.
I got a little one, they say, a hiernal hernia.
I was on the
operating.
operating table for 3.5 hours.
Wow.
You know this toilet is going to overflow.
Is it?
It will. Yeah.
Well, just... What do you
Just
mean?
what?
Just flip the guts, flip the handle then. Flush it.
Oh, flush it again?
Yeah, what do you mean by overflow? In other words,
It
it's...
won't stop.
In other words, the toilet's backed up. Did he take a big dump in there?
No.
What do you mean by overflow?
The water will not stop.
This is probably... Where does the water come out? Here?
Yes.
It's because this is too high. That's probably why. I can cut this down. This is too high. We're going to shut the water off anyway.
All right. Oh, that works.
Kind of weird. Just might need an adjustment. You might not have it set right.
I don't know. It's been working fine, and all of a sudden...
This has to be cut because this is too high. They changed this in American Standard. They put a different flush valve in there. See it? That's a different one.
I don't know.
Don't trip.
No, I will not.
All right, let me see what's going on downstairs here. He's buying all the parts. He's buying all the parts and he wants me to do it.
I was
Where are
gonna
you?
do it, but I don't. She wouldn't let me.
All right, let's see what's going on. You're lucky I like you.
She wouldn't let me.
Well, if you want to charge us for it, then I'll return it.
I'm gonna shut the water off. I gotta fix the shut off first. Holy shit, guy! It looks like my garage. You got no lights down here?
This is all going as soon as the.
You got any lights?
Yep.
Man, you got more shit than I do.
This is all going as soon as the weather breaks.
What are you gonna do with it all? Get rid of it?
Yep. What I don't want. Wait a minute. Where's the switch?
Flipping shit from hell. Put the light on.
Can I borrow your light for a minute?
Man, look at all flipping nuts and bolts and every flipping thing.
Well, I was in electronics and I was also in the furnace electrician.
Looking crazy.
There's the baby.
All right, well, all right. So you got it off. I might be able to get that off.
All you gotta do is unscrew it. I ain't strong enough.
Yeah,
I
right.
use this.
All right, let me try it.
What I didn't do was the Generac generator.
All right, so we could shut this off. We're gonna see if we could get that apart. That doesn't even look dirty. To be honest with you, you sure you want to change it?
It's been a year. The red shut off on the right is off.
Yeah,
right
everything's off. So let's see if we can get this. You got this to the off position, so that it should be. That should be.
now. Yeah, you got the strength to do it. I don't.
Hey.
Righty, lefty. You gotta.
Oh.
See?
You got another.
Oh, you got it.
You got another filter?
Yes, sir. Right here. See, I wasn't strong enough to do that.
What's all this green shit in here? Is that grease?
Grease.
What kind
Waterless
of grease?
grease.
Waterless grease? Oh, you got a bucket?
That's okay. Let it go on the floor. Oh, wait a minute. I do have a bucket.
Oh, I just take it out. I mean, it don't look bad, but
It doesn't?
the filter don't look bad to me.
Oh, yeah. It's pure white when I put it in.
Oh, it was pure white? Yeah,
That's
it's
the
a
one
little...
you just put in. Now, that's going to be hot as hell to get off in about a month.
Well, I mean, what can I tell you? I don't know what this...
Pressure tightens it.
Nah, just put a little... We'll give it a little how you doing there.
That's plenty tight.
Oh, that's tight. And then we're gonna have to put this back to on. Because actually, this right here, it shuts it off. And when you shut that off, there's a release. So let's turn it on. So what we could do is, once we fix the toilet, we could just turn this valve on and then they'll be good, okay?
Yep.
So now we got to fix the toilet next. I got to get my tools out of my truck, but all right. So that wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah, for you it was.
We'll leave this off, and then after we'll turn that other one. Turn that other one on to fill the house.
That's the bypass for the rest of the house.
Hello. All right, so the toilet shut off. I got to put a gasket in there. These are the ones, the 00. The 00 are the ones you want. It's just a gasket. That's it. I could see if I could fix the fill valve. So water's off. That's a Home Depot light.
Where did you pick that up at?
Home Depot. This big one here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's expensive though, but it's really nice. It's like $110 or something. But the thing has got a nice base to it, and it's really lighten up your life. Brighten up your life.
Yes, sir.
Well, let's see. I got the water off. Let's see if we get it apart. If not, I can put a new one in, but it's kind of a
new one in the bag.
No, this is a special kind of shut off. I mean,
Oh, good. I'll take it
let's
back.
let's not get overwhelmed here with trying to replace shit unless I have to. How's that sound?
I'll take it back and get my money back.
If I can get it apart, we can fix it. Because this is kind of it's not an easy one to change. If you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I know it was hard to turn.
You ever hear the saying, keep it simple?
Shutoff is 50 years old.
Have you ever heard that saying, keep it simple?
That shutoff is 50 years old.
Yeah, it's definitely broken. So we'll put a new gasket in it. The problem is that gasket sometimes gets up inside the unit. Gets up inside the fill valve. I'm gonna replace that too. Pieces break off and they go up inside. The problem was the water was coming out the handle, she said. That's what she told me. Your wife. Oh yeah, I could feel it in there, the rubber's stuck in there. Is it in there or not? It's hard to tell because of my screwdriver. I can see a bunch of little pieces of rubber. I gotta get a little screwdriver out of my truck. I usually have one in my pocket.
I got one in the dining room.
What, you got a new smartphone there?
Yep.
I could see the flipping. I could feel it. The rubber. What is it? I might have to put a new shutoff in this one. I'm not sure.
You did not say to put the wires in the bag. Check the message again.
Say that again? Yeah, she all broke apart.
What is that little tripod? Another light?
Yeah. That's my that's my camera.
Light up the neighborhood.
That's my camera. Alright, you can see all the shit on there. And put that washer. I'll put a new washer on the shutoff. It just makes it easier. You know, aren't you all about making shit easy?
Say that again?
Aren't you all about making shit easy?
You're gonna have to speak up a little. I'm hard of hearing.
I said, aren't you all about making shit easy?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, why make it difficult? I'll put a new gasket on there and then the shutoff will work. It's not a big deal. Put a new gasket. And we're good for another. We're good for another
20 years.
Probably. Outlive you, right? Probably outlive me too.
Yep.
So
The first one lasted 50 years.
Good enough for this neighborhood. I mean, it's kind of a major job to change that shut-off, to be honest with you.
Job?
No, it's soldered on there.
I thought so.
So it could be a difficult job to replace it. Seeing the toilets in the way and everything, you know, it's not easy to get back there. So let's just do it this way and see if we can get the thing to stop. We might be able to make some adjustments. What happens sometimes is, you see that washer broke away?
Yeah.
Little pieces float up and get inside the shut-off, and then them little pieces of rubber stop it from shutting off.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
So let's see if we could fix it. If we can't fix it, we replace it. How you like that for apples? That's why you called me, right? Because
You did a good job next door, and you did a good job here.
I work next door?
Yep. House until she passed away, and she gave it to my wife and I.
Okay, so what's happening is the water's coming out the handle, so I think that this is too high. Let's check that. How long you been married?
Next year in November, 50 years.
Wow, God bless you. All right, so let's see what the handle's at. The handle is at 10.
No, this year in
10.
November.
Yeah, see, well, 9.5.
This year in November.
9.5. It shouldn't be coming out the flipping handle, because we're 9.5. That should be fine. I don't think where was the water leaking out?
Hey, Patricia.
I don't think it was coming out the handle, because that's lower than that.
Patricia, come here a minute.
Let's see if we can adjust this thing down. Take this apart and see what the hell's going on here with this thing. Betcha. Just needs a flipping adjustment.
Where was the water leaking out?
It just kept running, and it wouldn't shut off, right?
Correct.
Came
And
out
then
of
it would
the fl-
come out where you know how you flush it?
It was coming out the handle?
Yes,
It was leaking here where the handle was?
yes.
Alright, I am going to cut that down a little bit then, but don't take much to... I could cut a half an inch off of that riser. Because it should be going down... It should be going down the overflow before it comes out the handle.
No, it was just going higher and higher and higher, and that's where it was coming out of.
It was leaking out the handle onto the floor?
Yes.
I'm gonna get my grinder and just grind it. That'd be the easiest way. Let's take this thing apart and see if there's any shit here.
You follow sports?
Not so much. You?
Oh, I do. Baseball, basketball.
Oh yeah, look at the shit in there.
Baseball, basketball, and football. I don't understand hockey for the life of me.
All kinds of shit in there. It's all kinds of shit in there from the
valve?
from the gasket, you know? From the gasket, it was all kinds of debris. We're gonna hook it back up and give it a good douche. All right, should be able to adjust this down. It's too high. I can make an adjustment on that thing if I want. I'll shut it off. But she's Unbelievable. There's a whole bunch of shit in there from the... bunch of debris, you know? Muck. So I work for your mother?
Excuse me?
You should work.
No, my mother-in-law passed away 23 years ago.
I like to hook it up and give it a flush before I hook it back up. Wow, it's quite a while. 23 years.
Yeah. She lived to be 90.
Should be able to put that shut off
She
back
lived to
on.
be
Yeah.
90-something.
Huh?
She was 90-something when she passed away.
Yeah, I could put this
94.
fill valve back on.
Her father was 96 when he passed away.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
good.
longevity in this
That's
family
good genes.
is good.
That's good genes in your family,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
You know how to go turn the valve back on, the shut off.
You want me to go put it back on?
Well, hang on a second. Let me just tighten all this up, just in case it starts.
My grandfather was 97 when he passed away. I'm going to be 79 the 22nd of this month.
I mean, that's not that old. 79.
Nope.
I like to cut that with something if I can. I should be able to. I have to cut a little bit off of this thing, a half an inch off it if I can. Right, and then we should be able to put all this shit back together. Should work now. Do you know how to go turn the water back on?
That red one?
Yeah, the one on, you know.
Left.
Yeah,
Got it.
it should work now. There was just a bunch of shit in there, and I did put the fill valve back. This thing here is a little on the queer side. I don't like that. Let's fucking do it right. A little on the, like that. As we go. That's better. That's better. I like that better. That might have been spraying all over in here. I could adjust this up here if I want to. He's gonna go turn it on. And we'll see if we can. We'll save that for the next job. He's gonna go turn the water on. You should be able to hear it. Alright, we should be able to turn it on. Turn it on and then back a little bit like that. See all the shut-off pieces in there. We could adjust it if we had to. This is a large flushing toilet. Let's see if that's enough. I don't know. It's gonna flush with that amount of water. Yeah, that's fine. Usually wants to be like 3/4 of an inch down. I'm fine with it right where it is. She's shutting off. She's not leaking. She's good right there. She gets a good flush. I don't see it leaking in the bowl. We'll hit the handle and see if it flushes. It's a high usage toilet. I cut that down lower so it's not going to come out the handle here. It might have just been spraying all over and hitting here and coming down. I think that's what it might have been. But we're good. Alright, so I wiped everything up really good with toilet paper. With more water on the floor, and we're going to flush it one more time. Make sure that there's no leaks. Because there was water on the floor here. I want to make sure that there's no leaks, you know? I don't think it's leaking, but I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Yep, I agree.
You ever hear that saying?
Yep.
If not, you'd be calling me back. You'd be calling me back. Oh my God! It was fine before you got here. You ever hear that saying?
Yeah. And more often than not, they're lying.
Yeah, it was fine before you got here. We'll just one more time and make sure that the gasket on the bottom is not the wax on the bottom's not leaking, right? But sometimes the wax on the bottom is an issue. Just wanna we'll flush it one more time. And if any water, the thing is dry. She's nice and dry, and I don't see any leakage. Let's try it one more time. Because you know there was water on the floor, but that might have been from it overflowing, like your wife said, right? Like I said, I just rather make sure. I don't want any problems. I'll try to keep my customers happy if possible. Sometimes it's difficult.
You do come with a whole bunch of individual units. If he called you, you couldn't do any work there, right?
Yeah, I could probably do something over there, I mean. As long as it ain't all full of roaches and bed bugs and shit. I'm not dealing with any of that stuff.
A whistle. I worked there from...
Yeah, I could fix his plumbing and the heating and shit.
Oh yeah, I worked there from 1984 until...
I don't like working on like big commercial buildings with the rooftop units because then I need a ladder to get on a roof.
No.
It's like that little...
It's right across...
Like, yeah, it's like a little hotel where you take your girlfriend over there.
It's a little motor inn with about 50 units.
Yeah, I know what it is. It's all one level.
Yeah.
What do you do over there?
I worked there for over 20 years. Believe me, it's clean as a whistle.
Doing what?
I was the maintenance person.
Oh, okay.
Mostly electrical.
So he needs a plumber?
Yes.
What's the matter with his old plumber?
They do shitty work.
They do shitty work?
Yes, to put it mild.
Alright, I just gotta put the cover on and
so I'm gonna give him the...
We're not leaking here. I'll give you a card, you can give it to him. I'm right down the street, right? So I mean you could take all that stuff back to Home Depot, I guess.
Oh yeah.
You don't need it.
Nope.
Somebody took the flush bucket out, the American Standard, and put a regular flush valve, and it's working, so we'll leave it, right? Not easy. So you're a maintenance guy.
I did all his electrical.
So your house is here,
Yep.
and then the meter pit's way down here.
Yep. Right where the stop sign.
Wow. So you were like the first house on the street, maybe?
No. That house is off of Russell's Mill.
So you got a leak in the meter pit down there?
No, nope. It's not leaking.
Well, why are you gonna fuck with it then?
Because I want to show you something on the pipe coming to my house.
Is this it? Is this it?
Yep. Now, when the town replaced the meter 10 years ago, they said there was a little bit of rust where it connects to the meter.
Ah, that ain't nothing. Are you serious? I don't see anything wrong with it.
So you say it's okay?
Well, I mean, I don't... What does he mean by rust?
I thought it was all brass.
It is brass and copper. That's plastic going all the way. That's plastic going all the way. I don't see anything dripping or anything. This is all copper.
Okay.
I don't see any leaks.
I won't worry about it then.
This is like fucking crazy. How far is your house from here?
300 feet.
Wow. You only have a little drip on the flipping. Nothing major, you know. You haven't had any issues with it, right?
Nope.
I don't see any crazy corrosion on it or anything, or
Had it there for 50 years. Well, that's the second meter.
so what did the water department tell you they wanted you to do?
They said that they spotted some corrosion on there. But I didn't see any.
Guys, I'm spotting some corrosion on you too. You're on your what, 80? 79?
I'll be 79.
You're getting a little corroded. I'm getting corroded too. Been in there for 50
But that's
years.
the second meter they put in.
I don't know. I don't see anything crazy. Thing is, getting in and out of here. I guess I could get a ladder. It's pretty low. It's like 4 feet down.
Yeah. Is it where it connects to the plastic pipe?
No, that's that plastic stuff they use on wells.
Yeah, that's 50 years old.
They wouldn't allow that anymore, you know. They did back then. Wow. All right, so this is it.
Good, I don't have to worry about it.
I wouldn't.
Nice little setup, huh?